this problem, we're trying to find the values of the 6 trigonometric function using a point on the unit circle. Okay, now here are the definitions for the 6 trigonometric function. If you have a unit circle, we're forming some kind of angle theta, and the point here is x comma y. That's our ordered pair. The sine is defined as the y value of the ordered pair. The cosine is defined as x. Tangent is sine divided by cosine, so in this case y over x. The cosecant is the reciprocal of the sine function, 1 over y. The secant function is the reciprocal of the cosine function, which is 1 over x, and the cotangent function is the reciprocal of the tangent function, x over y. So let me just draw again. Whatever you do, have a visual. That's always a good spot. So we have the point -2/5 and square root of 19 over 5. You really should know in which quadrant this point is located. Here's our unit circle, and we are in quadrant 2. Let's say here's our point -2/5, comma, square root of 19 over 5. Of course, this is our y value, which is the square root of 19 over 5, and here is our x value, which is -2/5. Okay, once you have the ordered pair, it's actually quite simple to find all 6 trig functions, and at least I'm hoping. So the sine of t or the sine of theta, we can call it either which way, is the y value of our ordered pair. In this case, that's the square root of 19 over 5. Done you are. You just have to look at the ordered pair. The cosine of t is -2/5. Okay, since I have both of them, let me right away, I like to write out their reciprocals. The cosecant of t, which is the reciprocal of the sine function, is 5 over square root of 19. Now, do we like to have a square root in the denominator? No, we don't. So here we have to rationalize the denominator. You multiply numerator and denominator by, in this case, the square root of 19. And that gives you a 5 square root of 19 divided by 19. Square root of 19 times the square root of 19 is just 19. I hope you remember. Now the secant of t is the reciprocal of the cosine, which in this case we carry the -5 over 2. Okay, so here you go. We got 4 already, didn't take us long at all. Now let's take a look at the tangent. The tangent of t is y, which is the square root of 19 over 5 divided by x, which in this case is -2/5. Now, how do we divide fractions? Fraction action, who remembers? No, this was not negative. Eventually it will be negative, but the square root of 19 over 5, division of fractions, you multiply by the reciprocal times -5 over 2. We can reduce here the 5s, they reduce to 1, and our tangent is first of all negative square root of 19 over 2. Since the denominator is not a radical, we do not have to rationalize here. The cotangent is the reciprocal of the tangent, so that gives me a -2 over square root of 19. Go ahead and rationalize. Square root of 19, and we end up, don't forget the negative, -2 square root of 19 divided by 19. Here are your 6 trigonometric functions where we used the unit circle and we had a point on the unit circle. The next video I'm going to show you now is how to find the values of the 6 trigonometric function, but now we're using a triangle. So you can either go both ways. You can use a unit circle or you can use a triangle.